Hi friends, my name is Avery and I live in Ukraine. Please like and subscribe. When my actress mom was pregnant with me, her water broke one day right in the middle of a drama shoot. I came a little early for my time, and then 2 years later, my sister Mia was born and our family was complete. And then it broke because mom and dad fought so much that they eventually got a divorce and dad left. At least there was some peace now. As time passed, Mom noticed how I wasn't really growing like the other kids, and I was very short, like really short. When it was my 8th birthday, Mia was already taller than me, and everyone thought she was the older sister. When I joined Mia and her friends to play, they wouldn't let me. Please, Mia, tell your sister to buzz off. We don't want crybabies. Want me to punch you and make you a crybaby? Okay, I'll let you play if you can snatch this ball from my hand. I tried to reach it, but Mia was so tall. She went off with her friends, and I got pulled into Mom's friend circle, where they kept treating me like a little kid. They were patting my hair, pulling my cheeks, and talking to me like I was a baby. Oh, who's a big girl now? Avery is. There will be a shoot for a Pampers commercial. Your younger daughter will be perfect for it. Actually, she's the eldest daughter. You remember her dad? She got her height from him. But look at my Mia, so perfect already. I felt my cheeks burn. I just got myself free and hid under the table. But when Mom pulled me out and lifted me up to cut the cake, I angrily knocked the cake off the table and ran away. That night, I prayed to be taller, but that didn't really happen as fast as I wanted. A few days later, we were all invited to the launch party of a new luxury perfume. While Mom was busy talking to someone, I spotted Mia with a mischievous grin on her face, carrying something in her hand. What's that? Nothing. Are you crazy? You're stealing this? Go put it back. Come on, I was just playing truth or dare with a friend. I had to get it. But as the guests were starting to gather in the hall, Mia shoved the bottle in my hand. Okay, it's your problem now. What? Hand. Okay, it's your problem now. What? Mia, no! Bye! My younger sister was beautiful, charming, and also a jerk. Since I was small, I crawled to the podium unnoticed and placed the perfume bottle back. But just then, the owner caught me. Why are you holding this? I was so busted, but when I looked at her with puppy dog eyes, the woman melted. Oh, little Avery likes this too. So sweet. And that's when I learned the perks of looking younger than my age. I could get away with small mistakes. Mia wasn't nice to me at school either. She treated me as a complete outcast. And except for the teachers, nobody even knew we were related. While all the boys were going gaga over Mia, I was always the adorable, cute Avery. One time in the 9th grade, we had a play, and as always, I was given a small role in it, while Mia was the lead. But something bizarre happened right before we went on stage. Mia had a sore throat, and when she spoke, she sounded like a frog. She couldn't perform, so I offered to step in because I knew all her lines. The teacher seemed unsure at first, but she then gave me Mia's costume and a pair of heels. When I went on stage, I slayed the role. Later, when the entire cast was getting their pictures taken, the teacher called out to Mia. Mia, come here. Let's take some pictures with your sister. She did so well. Wow, Mia, that's your sister? She's so cute. And I think she performed better than you. Heck no, this pigeon is not my sister. I think she's adopted or something. Look at her. She's nothing like me or my mom. And she hasn't shaved her legs in a year. Ew! Worthless. Me? Worthless? Listen to your croaky frog voice first. My words made her see red, and she attacked me. As we rolled around fighting, we ended up on the stage, and people were shocked to see us. Careful! I just got my hair straightened yesterday, you idiot! Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. The teachers took us away, and we both got a week of detention. As Mom took us both home that day, Mia told me I embarrassed her because I was a freak. But her words weren't going to hurt me anymore. Everyone's reaction after the play had proved that people liked me. So the next day, this cute new boy came over to me. I was so happy. He must have seen my amazing performance too. But my happiness lasted for 2 seconds.
Hey, you're Mia's little sister, right? Here you go, kiddo. Here's a lollipop for you.
Excuse me? Did you just call me kiddo?
Yeah, so? Now listen, I want you to do something for me. Give me your big sister's number.
I took the lollipop and pushed him away. Go ask her yourself, loser. And with that, I stormed off. Seriously, I couldn't wait for high school to be over so I could be out of Mia's shadow. When I turned 18, Mom took me and Mia to audition for a role in the TV series she worked in. While I was learning my dialogue, Mom and Mia were staring at me. You can't be serious. Are you trying out for the role too? I only meant Mia. Why not me? Come on, Avery. Stop kidding yourself. The role is of a hot female lead like myself, and not a kid. I felt so angry and decided to give it my best shot. When it was my turn, I did so well. But when it was Mia's turn, I could see her flirting with the producer. Isn't she a natural?
She's a beauty in our house. I think she'd be perfect for the role. She sure is beautiful. But your younger daughter, Avery, has great talent. Young lady, you can apply. Has great talent. Young lady, you can apply when you grow up. You'd be amazing.
Of course, Mia got the part. And when Mom and Mia started celebrating, I felt awful. I have a headache. I'm going to bed. Jealous that I got the role and you were told to grow up again? I just ignored her and walked away. And I started focusing on filling out my university application forms. In a couple of months, I got into a prestigious university in another city and moved there. When I was in my first year of university, my sister was already a big star. But I was really enjoying the independent life, living in a dorm with my friends. And as I grew older, people seemed to really like me. Everywhere I went, people commented on how pretty I was. And everyone wanted to know how I managed to look so young. Soon, I made an Instagram account where I posted vlogs of my life in the city. And pretty soon, it became a hit. My followers joked about me being a vampire girl because I looked like a teen even in my 20s. One time, I was out doing grocery shopping in a store, and I was trying to reach the top shelf when suddenly a boy came and helped me out. I thanked him, but then the boy asked me out. Ugh, not another high school kid. How old are you? 15, 16? Guess what? I'm 22. Too old for you. So, bye. Come on, do I look that stupid? The guy couldn't take a no. He kept following me around the store and saying I was a liar. I was getting really annoyed, and just when I was about to push him away, I heard someone call my name. I turned to see it was Ryan, a guy in my drama class.
Avery, sweetheart, where were you? I've been looking all over for you. Is this boy bothering you?
What? Sweetheart? When he winked at me, I knew what he was up to. Oh, no. This little boy helped me, and now he's on his way to his mama. Aren't you? The boy looked annoyed and left me alone. Ryan and I came out of the store laughing. After that day, we became good friends at university. I kinda had a small crush on him, but I never told him because he had a girlfriend. After graduation, I got a role in a TV show, and on my first day at work, I got a pleasant surprise. Ryan was in the cast too. It felt so good to have a familiar face at work. One time after work, I was on my way home when suddenly a man running by me started snatching my purse. I instantly took out some pepper spray, but before I could spray it, I fell and he ran away. Moments later, when I opened my eyes, someone was calling my name.
Avery, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Oh, Ryan, what happened? There was a man.
Yeah, the jerk got away, but I got your purse back. Come on, let's get you to a doctor.
Ryan took me to the hospital, and as the doctor checked my head, he kept holding my hand, and I felt butterflies in my stomach. That day, he dropped me home, and on our way, he told me how he'd broken up with his girlfriend a few months ago. The TV series Ryan and I were on proved to be a huge success. Soon after it ended, we started dating, and even though people made fun of our 1 foot difference, we didn't care one bit. Most people thought it was really cute. I kept doing roles in TV shows and commercials, but then at 27, I got the role of a teen girl in a big movie, and I signed up for it. A few days before its release, I was at my apartment when someone knocked on my door. It was Mom and Mia. What did you do to your face? Well, hello to you too. And my face? I made an investment.
Investment? Where?
Oh, God. On my face, Avery? These lips cost me like $1 million. Okay, fine. It was a 50% discount, but still.
I really tried to talk her out of the nose job she was planning on getting next, but she and Mom wouldn't listen to me. Avery, this is necessary. Mia needs to look younger to keep getting lead roles. Sweetie, I understand you don't get main roles, but there's no need to be jealous of your sister. You always knew she was the real star of the family.
Jealous?
Mom, do you really think all this plastic is doing her any good? Mia's a natural beauty and she doesn't need these things. Plus, she's not looking younger, just weirder.
Oh my God. If you can't be happy for me, then why did you even come to visit me?
You came to visit me, you airhead. Why are you...
Oh, we were in the city, and I wanted to see my cute little sister. Is that a crime? Okay, I'm lying. I just wanted to make sure you're still a loser and not even close to my fame. And where's that hot boyfriend of yours? Did you break up? Oh.
Mom, Mia, thanks for dropping by and reminding me why moving away from you guys was the best decision ever. I pushed them both out. It made me upset that I'd just never gotten along with the only family I had, but they were impossible. The very next day, Ryan called me and gave me some shocking news. My film had gotten rave reviews, and critics were in awe of my work. It was being called the freshest face in the industry, and I was everywhere. And right after that, I got invited to try out for a role in my favorite soap opera. But when I reached the venue, I was shocked to see Mia there.
Oh, look who's here for the audition. Miss Overnight Sensation. You must be here for one of the side roles?
Actually, Miss Avery's not here for the audition.
What? I'm not?
No. The producers and director have already selected you for the lead role. The scriptwriters wrote the character specifically with you in mind.
OMG! This was really happening.
After talking with the producers, I accepted the role with a huge paycheck. And when I came out of the producer's room with a huge smile, Mia's face went pale.
Did you bribe them or something?
There's no way you got the role so easily. Mia, I'm here because I'm talented. I don't need to flirt, bribe, or turn into plastic to get roles. Now, please, get out of my way. And suddenly, Mia went psycho. Right when she tried to attack me, the security team came and kicked her out. Ryan held my hand and kissed me, and we walked over to the photographers. My smile was bigger than ever.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I've always been very good-looking. I'm not saying that to brag. It's just that every single girl in my high school wanted to date me. I was young, and of course, I chose the hottest girl. Her name was Rebecca, and all I had to do was say hi to her. She immediately responded, "Oh my God, hey Robert!" And a few hours later, I made out with her. Afterward, we dated for 2 weeks. But I didn't actually like Rebecca. All she did was gossip and trash talk her own friends. At one point, I had enough and broke up with her. I could have found another gorgeous girl, but I liked Elsa the most. She was my chemistry partner, and I simply enjoyed talking and hanging out with her. Was she pretty? Well, most people would have said no, but I really didn't care. All I knew was that I wanted to spend more time with her. That's why I asked her out. I said, "Hey, do you want to go on a date with me this weekend?" She seemed very surprised and said, "You want to date me?" I nodded my head and said, "Of course." Our first date was great. We went on a Ferris wheel and held hands. It sounds stupid, but it felt right. But then the news spread at our school. A lot of people asked me, "Why are you dating Elsa? Do you really think she's pretty?" Of course, I hated those questions because they made it sound like I was somehow out of her league. But I never thought that way. I just knew that Elsa was the right girl for me, and for the first time in my life, I was in love. But then I introduced her to my dad and said, "Dad, this is Elsa. We have been dating for a few months now, and I wanted to introduce her to you." But instead of welcoming Elsa, my dad pointed at her and said, "I don't like you." We were both shocked. But Elsa was a brave girl and asked my dad, "Sir, can I ask why you don't like me?" And my dad responded, "I'm sure you are a nice girl, but my son is a 10, and you are a 4 at best." I saw that Elsa was holding back tears, and I got so angry that I screamed at my dad. "You monster!" Then I took Elsa to my room and tried to comfort her. I said, "My dad's opinion doesn't matter." But then she asked me, "Do you think I'm pretty?" And I responded, "I don't think it matters whether you are pretty or not." So I couldn't handle my answer. She started crying and said, "So it's true what the other kids in our school say. They all think I don't deserve you." She was crying, but I responded, "Look, you are not the prettiest girl in the world. You either accept that or not. But I love you just the way you are, and there is nothing I enjoy more than spending time with you. Isn't that enough?" Finally, Elsa said, "Yes, I can live with that." I thought we had solved this problem. But the next day, my mean dad took my phone and wrote Elsa a message saying, "I'm sorry, you really, really aren't pretty enough for me. That's why I have to break up with you." When I had my phone back, I saw my dad's text and Elsa's reply. It was a single sad smiley. I immediately went over to her place and explained what my stupid dad had done. She said it was fine, but I could see in her eyes how much my dad had hurt her. Now, our next date, it wasn't good either. Whenever a good-looking girl was close to us, Elsa said, "If you want, you can talk to her." I always responded, "I don't want to talk to other girls." But Elsa's insecurities only grew worse, and I missed the careless and fun times we had before. I hoped she would become her old self again. But then my dad took it to the next level. He said to me, "Either you're going to break up with Elsa, or I'm going to throw you out of my house when you